right. So as I was saying, the opportunity came up in my other class. We're always talking about fall prevention, and if you look at the Papakuleo video, I just finished it today, so I'll post the Papakuleo video either today or tomorrow, hopefully by today. And I was talking about sinking into this hip joint and the importance of sinking into the hip joint to keep that's what keeps the knees in front of you. So we're talking about knee health, how to properly squat. And some of that discussion was about, with the fall prevention, you want to strengthen your legs. So the legs, the front of the legs, of course, these large muscles, but also the glutes, also the butt muscles. And as we get older, we're just not doing that up and down movement. Okay? So all of this is related. When you squat, they tend to tell you, don't let your knee pass your toe. So I'm using this cane as a lineup. Right? So when I do this, right, that's where my knee is. But really what I'm discovering is if your knee reaches your toe, it's too late. And really you don't want your knee to pass about here. So right here, I'm putting it right where my toes are on my joint. Okay? And even when I go down, right where I stop, right, it's not even there. I'm putting it further in, so it doesn't just reach the joint. So the outside of the cane is maybe just touching the joint. Okay? So right about here. This area of the foot here, they call the bubbling well, by the way. So these are energetic places, the bubbling well. So really, if you look at where here's my toe, right? And here's where the toe joint is, but I'm going inside of it, right? From about here. And it's really about here where you don't want your knee to pass. Okay? If it passes that's where you start putting pressure into the knee. Okay? So when we're young, right, we just muscle through it. We think, it's fine. As we get older, we realize in our joint, right? You can replace it with artificial, but it's maybe it's possible to regenerate some of that tissue, that cartilage, but probably not. Right? We're going for arthroscopic and start pulling out all that damaged tissue. So if when you're squatting, your only indicator is, don't let it pass the toe, right? You're constantly looking for that. But really, passing the toe is an indicator that you're not doing something else correctly. So what you should be doing correctly is folding right at this hip joint. And not just folding here, but folding all the way deep into that hip joint. So if I fold all the way deep into that hip joint, here, you can do this with me on the side. Practice doing this. Push the chair on the side. You see how I just let my body fold? Instead of trying to hold my body up. When I hold my body up, I'm creating this tension here that takes away from allowing me just to sink and fold into that joint. So let the upper body fold. Right? So let the upper body bend. Feel nice and comfortable on the bottom of the feet. And this will teach you how to just fold the hip joint. And when I fold like that, and then let my body come forward, relax my head, not pulling it up, just relaxing, you can see that there's a gap now. So my knee does not even reach the toe. And that's why your knees past the toe, but like I said, there's already too much pressure. So learn to just fold from here. Relax the upper body, right? Relax the neck. Because if I do this, right, that's really what I'm looking like, right? But if my head is up and it's straight, when I fold, right, the angles become more like 45. I actually have 90-degree angles. So now I'm looking down 45 degrees. And if I relax even more, relax even more, I can feel my lumbar stretching and opening up. Okay? So from here, okay, if I rock back and forth a little, what I'm doing is I'm feeling for where is my center of balance on my foot. If I go lower and I fold, I tend to start leaning back on my heel. So as I feel my weight leaning back on my heel, I have to allow my whole body to rock forward so I can maintain this center of balance, this nice even feeling. And as I go down, make that adjustment. As I go down, make that adjustment. But just relaxing and folding into the hip joint, okay, until I'm all the way down. Okay. I want to learn this first. I want to learn how to fold deep, deep, deep into my hip joint. Right? And I want to relax all of this. And you can feel the difference of trying to keep the upper body upright and looking straight up as you come down. You're just a little too careful and too much tension here. So just let this fold and then squat down. And it's a lot relaxed. And you want that relaxed feeling. Okay? So you have to study deep into the hip joint. So Bon, here. Okay? So the cane, and to do this safely at home, and the walker, they're just great assistive devices, not in this case not for walking but to help you to exercise. Okay? And I can adjust the height. Okay? I can use it to rest my hands on. Right? The inside is a little lower. I can use the chair. I really like the back of this chair. I like this lower height as a safety device. Right? I don't like it high because if it's lower, I'm relaxed. Right? And then when I fold, I just relax my arm, and I still have this safety here, and I can hold here, or I can adjust my hand here. Right? But I can just start to practice and just practice folding, right? Safely. Right? And go slowly. Don't allow yourself, don't fight through where you're going to fall. Right? Just enough, and relax and hold that and practice shifting forward and backwards, listening to the bottom of the feet. And as you hold it, right, you're exercising these muscles already, and you're starting to stretch out the glute and stretch out the lower back. As you get stronger and more confident, you can go lower and lower and lower. Right? So you have to do something. Like I said, for me, the back of the folding chair is perfect, but same thing, I can use the nice thing about the walk, right, is I can create that cage around me, either on the side, sideways, however, it could even be in the back. Right? I could have here or something back there, or put more chairs. So cannot ignore this. Creating a safe environment. You don't want to be falling where your head might hit something if you do go all the way on the ground, and if you have carpet or put cushions and such. Okay? But anyway, if I use this, right, here's my toe, right? So this will act to show you. Let me slide this down so it helps see the contrast, right? If I'm trying to just squat, right, this is what happens. My knee goes forward, right? So again, just gently fold my arms if I want, but just gently relax and let this fold. Let the butt stick out, basically, right? And relax the head, and you can see this gap maintains, right? Now, when I shift forward, I'm pressing into this, and you say, hey, wait, my knee passed my toe. My knee passed my toe only from the perspective of straight up and down. But because my weight shifted back to my heel, I had to rock forward, right, to get my weight back in the center. So now my straight up and down is at an angle. Okay? So if I'm here, right, and I squat down and my weight goes to the heel, I have to rock forward So in perspective, this line also shifts forward. So as I'm squatting down and I'm folding more and more, right, this straight line is angling. So you have to allow your perspective to change, that it doesn't just stay straight up in this line, right? If my body rocks forward, then that straight line, that plumb line, is also angled forward. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. Right? It's a perspective. It's like being up in space. There's no up and down in space. It's a perspective, right? Where's the center? Where's the plumb line? Up in space, the plumb line can be anywhere, right? So relax, use the chair, use the device, right? You have that safety, right? And let your body fold. What's going to make me fall backwards is I'm going to force myself up here, and I'm going to fight, even though my weight is shifting back, my toes are lifting up. What's going to prevent me from falling backwards is allowing myself to relax, shifting my weight back to center, and then I can practice folding. So even if you cannot get up, right? If you find like, oh, wow, I can go all the way here, but I can't figure it out to nicely get up, okay? Come to here, you're still strengthening, and then just let yourself come down, right? Or use something to safely come up. So exercising the leg muscles, the quadriceps in the front, right? The hamstrings in the back, stretching the glute muscles, the butt muscles, very important, and then that moves the hips around, right? And then do all your loosening up exercises and such. But I cannot emphasize that enough, and I will be the first to admit I don't do it enough either. But to be aware of that. And what I always say is that as we get older, right, we like to make the excuse that, oh, we're weaker, we're inflexible, we have less capability because we're older. But that's only partly true. It contributes, right? There is the aging process. But you go on YouTube and you look for senior Chinese people exercising, and you see some fantastic things. Maybe they have acrobatic or gymnastic backgrounds, but they can still do it. So in my view, a lot of it is, as we get older, we just tend to do less. We're not as physical. So our body says, I don't have to keep up with that strength. I don't have to keep up with that mobility, with that flexibility, right? Why do I need that much muscle? You're not using it. So the body starts letting that muscle deteriorate a little bit. Okay? So we have to keep the maintenance. But I wanted to emphasize that that's very important. Our issue is always fall prevention, right? Arthritis and fall prevention. Okay, so moving on. This is a really, really big thing. Right? So reminder, relax the feet, right? Letting it sink and letting the body relax while you fold, and then you can come all the way down. When you feel the weight shifting, right? Rock the whole body, right? And just practice as much as you can. As the leg gets straighter, then the upper body can maintain a more upright stance, but you still have to shift, still have to relax, right? And study that. And if you want it to be like perfectly upright, right, that's not necessarily that easy, but it's the same thing. I have to relax, I have to let go and fold into here. You can see I can't really get it like perfectly upright, at least not for my proportion, right? And then to shift. So I'm going to have that little angle, right? And I have to shift, keep it in the center, shift, keep it in the center, shift, keep it in the center. Okay? So having your upper body like this or more like this, that's not the first priority. The first priority is folding and sinking deep, 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 right into the joint, way deep into the joint, and relaxing and letting that fold and just relaxing the rest of your body. And then keeping your balance, keeping your center right here. Um, for the high school students, I cannot overemphasize this, that if you study this, you study it that way and learn to feel deep into there and squat, it will help you, and you'll probably have a longer quality of life than I do. Because if you train it intelligently and correctly. I go on, I watch these shorts, and somebody was showing an exercise, and this PT just went off and said, "That's a horrible exercise, but I did that exercise, and there's probably ways to do it." But that exercise, she's explaining how she treated so many people who do that exercise, but it just causes you to tense all the wrong parts of your body. So in her view, that's a horrible exercise, right? And she has the experience to say, if you want to work to dissect the body in the anatomy, you want to work this muscle, do this kind of exercise. You want to work this muscle, do this kind of exercise. But those big general exercises, some of them, right, you're not isolating what you think you're isolating, and it's causing more problems for your body. And you look strong, you look great, but then you got to fix other parts. Like I said, if you lift your shoulder, lifting your shoulder really doesn't help you pick up your leg, right? So if you're doing this and you're hunching, you're just creating tension and resistance and more problems. All right, so with the time, let's run through the set. We'll run through the standing form. Loosen up everything. Oh, I need to loosen up everything. I'm doing that. Yeah. I think I talked about this last time. I can't remember which class. When we do this and we look at the feet positions, when the feet are close together, right, and the inside of the ankles are gently touching, that stimulates the kidneys. When the inside of the knees are touching, that helps to pull that energy up. When the feet are close together, right, that energy runs in a straighter line through the kidneys and some of the other organs. Right? So there's a purpose for the feet together, coming up and down. When the feet are width of the underarms, you swing your hands, and the inside of your hand should just brush the outside of your legs. That's width of underarms. It feels like a nice, light, comfortable stance. When your feet are width of shoulders and you swing your arms, if your arms are hanging straight down, they'll hit your thighs, right? And that's a nice, stable, solid feeling. If you start going wider, right, then it becomes really stable and solid, but you know you're not going anywhere. So to shift, you really have to shift your weight and sink and release. Right? If you're width of shoulder, you still have to shift, but your one leg can release a little earlier. If you're width of underarm, that leg can release almost immediately. So it just feels lighter. You can feel the distribution. So they all have their purposes. And then even wide stance has a purpose, has a time and place for it. But as we talk about mobility, mobility is width of underarm, maybe a little wider, but no wider than width of shoulder. Okay, so that's for everyday mobility. Okay. So the Sun set, the Sun Lutang set, starts with the heels together and feet pointing 45. And if you come up and straighten, you can feel the tension. So just release that tension. The knees will point out towards the feet. Sink into here. Relax, and then shift the body back and forth. Right? Rock the body back and forth a little, so you can find where's the center of balance. Right? Not rocking back on the heel, not rocking back on the toes. Right? Just find a nice even center of balance, and then you swivel the hip forward so the tailbone tucks underneath. Relax the arms so they hang straight down. Relax the stomach. So as you breathe, the throat is open and the air sinks down into the lower belly, and you think deep into the dantian from here. Relax the hips, relax all the joints. Look straight ahead. Imagine pulling from the top so your chin will swivel down, the head will come back, and imagine the neck opening and pulling so the whole spine starts pulling and the body just hangs straight down. And gently close your eyes. Just relax holding this posture, this frame. Let all the tension in your face go. You feel the muscles dropping around the eyes, the cheeks, the jaws. Feel the shoulders dropping. The elbows and wrists are relaxed. The palms are relaxed. There's no intent to expand, to press, even to be suspended. This is Wuji, so Wuji is nothingness. And just breathe. And any distractions, acknowledge them and bring yourself back to this simple, simple posture. Just trying to be in perfect balance. With no other intent than to relax and be that perfect little soap bubble. As you come out of Wuji, you gently open your eyes, slowly open your eyes, slowly letting the light come in, look straight ahead. Slowly expand the palms and fingers. Slowly pull those cables out. Relax the legs and feel the legs sinking into the earth. And starting to become aware of the whole body. Now you start suspending from above. Pulls the back of your head up. And as you expand and sink, you have to review and release all the tension in the joints. Take a deep breath. Let it all out. So commencement begins while breathing in and picking up the arms and extending. And those cables start pulling the fingertips out. And hold the ball. And as the hands drop, you sink. You sink down. You shift to your right and turn your waist a little to the right, freeing the left heel and sink deep into that right hip joint and step forward and then shift. Turn your waist a little to the left and press the hands forward and all the way down. Sink into the left hip joint so the right foot is free. You can step up and catch up with the left. Shift back to center. The hands roll and then bring it back to the heart. And center your body. One, open and close. And then close. And we'll take time, just study those first three movements. Okay, so I'll face you. Yeah, I'll go same direction as you. So your right, your left. So we're going to sink on the right side first. And begin when you're ready. Breathing in. Bring the palms to the heart and sink. Shift to your right. Turn your waist. Fold into your right hip. Freeing the left foot. Extend the foot. Now sink and press. Roll the hands out and down. Sink. Sink into the left hip so the right foot is free. Small step. Continue rolling the hands out and back to the heart. Sink. One, open and close. Okay, number 4. You're going to shift to your left. Turn your waist. Free the right foot. Sink deep into the hip so this leg can release. Let it tap in. And then extend the heel. And sink and press 45, same direction as the knee. And then open, raising the palms. This is single whip right here. Okay, so back up to here, single whip. So again, Shift to your left and turn, sinking into the hip. The right foot is free. Extend, press, and turn to the front and raise the palms, single whip. You're going to sit back into the left, dropping the right hand. And the right hand and the right toe tap in, and then they pick up together while the left hand falls and step to the side. And shift your weight, sink into the right. So you can turn a little bit. As you sink all the way, the left foot is free, it can step in. First step, I'm going to step 3 times to the side. Sink. Same thing, you have to sink into the hip joint. The fingertips are stretching, head is upright. And if you can manage it, right here you feel the muscles pulling the spine, creating the turn, and you don't resist it. Come back to the center, open and close, and then we're going to repeat on the left side. So you have to shift to your right, sink into the hip joint so you can turn, step out with your left foot, just unfold from the knee, sink and press. Then open flat to the front, raising the palms, height of the face, single whip right here. And sink back. Hand and leg coordinate together. Step to the side. And sink and turn. Feel the fingertips being pulled by those cables up into the sky. Relax the wrist. Relax the shoulders, the elbows, and they'll allow the palms to stretch even more. Come back to center. Turn a little bit to the right as you spiral back, right into an open and close. Okay, and then we're going to close there. I'm going to face my back to you, so we're all facing the same direction, and we'll run through this first 6. Okay, the first 6 is the basic, and then we'll just continue on from there. Okay. So feet 45. Sink a little bit. Tuck the tailbone in. Take a nice deep breath and then let it all out. And slowly, the legs sinking into the earth. The palms start gathering the chi. The fingertips are stretching. Those cables coming out. Top of the head suspended. You can feel the head pulling back. The chin being tucked down. And let go of everything. Just the fingertips stretching and opening the palms. Okay. Begin commencement, breathing in and out. Sink to the right. Sink into the right hip. Your body will turn a little bit to the right as you step out the left. Shift to the left. Let your body turn a little bit to the left as you roll the ball down. Pull yourself into the hands. Press out and then back to the heart. Number 3, open and close. And shift to the left, single whip. Sink into the hip joint and then turn, free the right foot till you can tap in and then step back out. Sink and press and open flat to the front. Raise the palms, too wide. Single whip. Turn a little to the left so you can free the right foot. Tap in and step 3 times to the right. This is one solve. Cloud hands. So 1 is cloud, soul is hands. So when you eat 1 ton, 1 ton means you're eating little pillows of clouds. And you come back to center, turn a little to the left as you spiral back, open and close. Shift to the right, sink into the right and turn to the left, free the left foot. Pick it up and extend, sink and press and open, single whip on the left side. Shift back into the right, dropping the left hand. Tap and out. Look at the hand. Right? It should be height of the face, center of the palm, about the center of the nose. And learn to follow the upper palm, training the mind, training the intent. Training the chi to follow your intent and the blood to follow the chi. Come back to center, turn a little to the right as you spiral back. Okay, next one is brush knee. So we have to shift to the left and free the right foot. Turn to the left so the whole right leg turns with you. The right hand slides up by the ear. Okay. If you need to make adjustments in 2 steps, so your right foot is 45, sink into your right hip so your left is free. Continue to turn. You can tap the toe for now. Drop the palm. Finish the step and keep on turning. Tap the heart and then palm, expand from your heart. The right foot is going to follow. So you have to sink into the left, right foot follows. Let the heel drop down and relax. Turn the palm center. Keep the weight into the left so the right foot can step back out. Sit back and turn your waist to the right so the left hand comes out. And sink into the right. Tap the heel and twist to the left. So the palms turn. Right palm is facing up under the elbow. Left hand out. Shift forward and let the waist turn, turn, turn. Turn so the right hand comes up. The right leg is free. The right foot steps up. I'm going to adjust some space. I'm going to twist to the right. So turn my waist. The leg turns. The palms turn. Left hand is under. Swivel forward. So the left fingers are rising. The left foot can come up. The left hand is going to flip over and cover right across the body under the right. I'm going to breathe in and shift forward while holding the fist so the right fist pushes out. The right foot follow steps, heel down, squeeze, and then release. Right foot steps back, sink back and hold into the right hip. The hands expand and then they gather. Compress at the lower dantian. Tap the left foot in and step back out. Lift the sternum and push. Double palms pushing. Right foot is going to follow step, but keep the heel up and turn and swivel back to the right. So the right foot turns. Right foot down as it faces back to the front. Shift to the right. Free the left and keep on turning. And adjust the left foot so you're back in standing. And we're going to brush knee to the left. So shift to the right to free the left foot. Turn, so the left foot turns 45. Left hand rises on the side of your face. Sit back left to free the right. Keep on turning. At this point, the left palm is down. And step. We're going to tap with the middle finger, the heart. And then palm and project that heart energy out from your heart forward. Step up. Heel down. Relax. Heel back. Palms turn center. Sit back on the left. Turn your waist to the left so the right hand comes out. Free the right foot. Tap the toe and then the heel. And then we twist to the right. Left hand rotates under. Shift forward with the left fingers straight forward. The right hand is washing down the forearm. Step up left. Twist left. These are called parry. Parry right, parry left. Step up, right, the left hand. As the left foot follows, you breathe in and grab a fist. And so the left fist comes forward, heel down, step back, open, sink on the left, expand the hands, gather, bring the right foot in, compress at the lower dantian, and step up, lift the sternum. Double palms pushing mountain, the left foot follow steps. And this time you're going to turn to the left, Hands back to the heart. Left foot turns. Bring the left heel in and shift to the left and adjust the right foot. So we're back at the front. One, open and close. Okay, I'm just going to we're going to repeat. We'll repeat on the right side. So shift to the right, free the left foot, turn, brush the right knee, turn, step, drop the left palm, brush the right knee, lift the sternum, left foot follow steps. Now leisurely tying the coat. So we step back. As we sit back, the right hand circles up, the left hand comes down. Turn the body flat, palms flat, and turn your waist to the left. Tap the right foot in and wipe down. The left fingertip meets the right wrist. Turn back to the front. The right palm scoops up. The hands are close to the body, and it rises right under the. Step up and extend. Push the right palm a little bit out, not all the way. Left foot follows. Heel down. Left foot back. And open from here. Move away from your right palm so the right arm extends. Rock the right foot up. And now that big spiral. Turn the palm. Drop the arms to the heart. Swivel back to the front. Double palm. Left foot follows, but we're going to turn back left to the front. So turn. Hold the ball. Right foot adjusts. One, open and close. We're going to brush knee to the left side. So shift to the left, free the right foot and turn 45, right hand by the side of the head. Sink into the right hip so the left foot is free and continue to turn, step and brush the left knee, sternum up. Right foot follow step, heel down, right foot back, left hand up. The left toe is out, tap the left toe in, turn your waist to the front, wiping down so the right fingertip connects the wrist. Drop your arms and scoop the left palm straight up and lift close to the body. Tuck the elbows in, turn the waist to the right. Step up, extend the left palm out, push the left palm out with the right fingertip. Right foot follow steps, heel down, right foot back. You can open the left arm, rock the left foot up, and spiral to the left. Hands to the heart, step up, right foot follow step. This time the heel stays up. Turn back to the right, release the palms, front of the heart, right foot down, shift, and turn, adjust the left foot. Okay, next series is fist under elbow. So your left foot has to slide back first. So we have to shift to the right and turn a little to the right to release the left. And we press out. Same time the left foot steps back. We start opening to the left like single whip. But the right hand starts dropping. Shift back to the left foot, pick up the right, and then turn the waist and dial the left hand so the fingers are pointing straight that way. Okay, so the right foot should be turned 45. Want to sit back on the right, continue to turn so the left foot straightens out. The right hand holds a fist and turn the waist to the right until a fist under elbow, fist lines up. Free the left foot, take a small step up and shift forward into the left hand. The right fist pushes out and rises a little bit. The right foot follow steps. Okay. We're going to sink on the left, open the right palm. It's going to repulse monkey. Same time, we have to turn the waist to the left as much as we can. Right? Sit back. We're going to turn all the way around. So, from here. Oh, I'm sorry, 45. We're going to turn 45 to the left. My mistake. So we turn the right foot 45, pick up the left, and we're going to turn to the left. So I'm facing your back, right? I'm facing your back now. Okay, right foot follow steps. The left palm comes up. Sit the weight back on the right to free the left foot. And now we're going to turn 180 to the right. So with the left heel on the ground and the weight on the right, we're going to turn until, as much as possible, if you can, turn until the left foot is 45, right? Or just turn a little bit and step and turn some more. The right foot's going to free. I'm going to continue to turn, and then I'm going to brush knee. Okay, so actually facing the original front. The left foot's going to follow step. We're going to turn 40, we're going to make a quarter turn to the left. So we have to sit back on the left and free the right. Right hand repulse monkey. Same time we're turning, so the right foot turns 45 degrees. Shift to the right, so we can step with the left. Brush the left knee. Right foot's going to follow step. Right foot's going to step back, leisurely tying the colt. So the left hand is going to circle up. Free the left foot, tap, wipe down. Left palm lifts. Step out. Right foot's going to follow step. And then step back, open, extend the left hand, pick up the left toe, spiral left, heart, palm, right foot follow step and swivel back to the right, back to the original front. One open and close. And then we're going to repeat on the other side. So the right foot has to step back first. So shift to the left, turn to the left. So the right foot can step back while the palms press out. And then start opening to the right. Shift to the right leg while the left hand falls. Free the left foot and continue to turn. And turn the right palm. We want the left foot facing 45 and continue to turn. So you free the right. Okay. So right heel, left hand makes a fist. Right elbow drops and turn your waist to the left. So fist on the elbow. Going to step up with the right. Shift into the left hand, push forward and move into the right palm so it's close to you. Follow step. So we want to turn. We're going to turn to the right, so I'm going to be facing your back. So the left hand opens. I have to turn my left foot and then shift my weight to the left to free the right. Continue to turn. I'm going to brush the right knee. Left palm up, right palm down. Left foot follow step. Repulse monkey. We have to sit back on the left, free the right foot. Right hand up. Turn to your left. We're going to turn all the way around. If you have to turn in multiple steps, just take multiple steps. Left foot out, brush the left knee, follow step. And we're going to turn back to the right. So sit back right, left foot up, left hand up and turn 45, the left foot. Free the right, continue to turn, brush the right knee. Left foot follow step, step back, right hand circles up, leisurely tying the gentleman's coat, turn the waist to the left, bring the right toe in and wipe down, connect the left fingertip to the wrist, lift, step out, extend the right palm out, part way, left foot follow step, heel down, relax, left foot back, sit back and open the right arm. Pick up the right toe. Spiral right. Step down. Left foot follow step. Left foot heel stays up and swivel back to the left to the front. Left foot and shift. And then adjust the right foot. Open and close. Drop the elbows, double palms to the front. Expand. Slowly drop. Slowly start to rise. Take your time. Let everything go. Find that nice, perfect frame as much as you can. Breathe in and out. And breathe in and lift. And as you exhale, let everything go. Okay, loosen everything up. Oh, that's a lot. Wow, we really broke it down. Sorry for that one glitch. Oh, one day I'll be able to just run through it without thinking perfectly. It's so funny when I do it same direction as you, I start questioning when I mirror you, did I do the right side? did I mess it up again? So that's the whole form, right? Just broken down step by step as much as possible without stopping too much. Oh, I'm all hot. I don't know about you. So yeah, loosen up, loosen up. Oh, yeah, shake everything out. Yeah, shake everything out. Yeah. And then we'll end with the bell meditation. Bond, come and sit down. We'll end with the bell meditation. We'll end with the bell meditation. So when we end, relax as much as possible, right? If you want to do the slapping before that, whatever you need to help you relax. So in between, we have those big stretches, and we're just really trying to focus on our whatever principles. Bond, come and sit down. Ignore them. They're playing. Yeah. Okay. They're not out by themselves. Okay. All right. Open the throat. Right. Expand the heart. Smile. And lightly close the eyes. Slightly find that nice perfect frame. Let the legs fall. Right? Let go of all the tension while lightly expanding, making all the joints as light as possible. Releasing the facial muscles. So the face is physically no expression, but that little sun in the chest, smiling into the heart and projecting that smile out. Opening the throat and letting the lower belly expand as you breathe. You can rest your hands on the lap if you want, wherever is comfortable. Any distractions, acknowledge it and bring yourself back to the meditation. Make all the joints as light as possible. Okay, slowly open your eyes. Yeah. Rub your hands together, move your feet around. Smile, inner smile. Warm up your eyes. Slowly brush your hair front to back, just the fingertips. Front to back, center to outside. 3 times. tap, same thing but tapping front to back, center to outside. Tap your scalp with your fingertips. Tap the back of your neck up and down. Unroll your ears, start from the top, just pulling, gently pulling and unrolling and working your way down and all the way down. Yeah. And then massage your neck, pull the muscles away from the cervical. Just one at a time. Just the fingertips, and hang your arms straight down. And just use the weight of the arms to come through the fingertips. Work all the way up into the occipital ridge. And then all the way down, just up and down. Turning your head and moving your head around. Yeah, warm up. Just warm up the side of your neck. Just a few breaths and relax. And then warm up. Just cradle your chin and your cheeks. With no tension in your face, but smiling from the heart area. And then fingertips, just gentle massage. Pulling from the forehead down and massaging by the temple and back. You can go from the top, the middle, and just around the eyebrows, just above the eyebrows, and massage back. Okay, shake it out and loose slapping, loose wrist. Go from the inside to the fingertips 3 times. Outside, top, inside, and underneath. 2 sides. Start from the shoulders and all the way down. Outside, top, inside, underneath. Oh, I have to check the chat messages. I kind of knew Susie disappeared at some point with something. She's always so busy. Busy. Yeah. Yeah, so please make sure every so often you thank Susie for doing this, because she actually is the one to open up the session. Yeah. She's our Zoom host for the day. All right. Take a deep breath. Expand and relax. Smile and down. Flush the whole body. Connect way up in the sky. Deep breath. Flushing through the body. Imagine as you exhale, just white, clean exhaust energy coming out. You've cleaned out the whole body. Bring the palms together. Forehead. Take a breath. Throat. Take a breath. Breathe out through your throat. And heart. Palms gently touching. Right hand, left hand. Hey, so that ends class. Okay, any questions? I can answer any questions. Or like I said, just write them down. You know, it's a lot. I know it's a lot of information. Yeah. If nothing else, hopefully you feel better. But go ahead, open up your microphones and yeah. Thank you, everybody. To the Waipahu students, thank you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.